Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be testing out some Prismacolor coloured pencils. And I'm going to be doing a sketch from this 101 Textures in Coloured pencil book. I'll leave the description below. Right, so these are the coloured pencils. They're Prismacolor and there's 36 in this tin, so it's not the full set. And as you can see, they're brand new. I've never tried these out before. A lot of professional artists, coloured pencil artists, use Prismacolor, so I've heard really good things about them. And in fact, the book that I'm doing the sketches from, the texture book, the author of that, Denise J. Howard, uses them. So I thought I'd give them a go. So here they are. There are 3 layers in this and they're actually quite difficult to get out, as you can see. Managed to get that one out, and the second layer. They seem to be in quite a random kind of arrangement of the colours. Now I'm going to do my usual test colour table of colour shades. Now this third layer is proving even more difficult to get out. So I actually don't like this box. Right, so on the back there is a colour shade chart, and they were not arranged in that order. So to make it easier, I've arranged them in the order of the colour shade chart. Now as you can see, there's quite a good range in the 36 tin. Now I usually use Faber-Castell, their professional coloured pencils, which are polychromos. And if you see, they come in a long box as opposed to a smaller box with 3 layers. This box still has 3 layers, but it has those nice elastic loops that you can get the layers out quite easily. So really would have been nice if this box had had the same. So I do these colour shade charts whenever I get a new set of pencils. I like to just try them all out and see what colours I can get from each one. Now the first one, normally I make them from dark to light, but because this first pencil is a very pale colour, I can really only do it in one colour, or else it doesn't show at all. So I colour in the little box, and I'm going to be going in the same order as they are now in the tin. When I've coloured them in, I then take the number and I write the number down below the box so that I can tell instantly which pencil has which colour. Now this one I will do darker on the left and then going to paler on the right, and that's the way I normally do it. I actually find this quite therapeutic because there's no pressure on you to do a fancy drawing, you're just colouring in. So it's a bit like the mindful colouring books, which I also really enjoy doing. Now the pencil has quite a creamy, waxy texture. I still think I prefer the Faber-Castell. These ones, they do actually show quite a lot of paper grain through the colours, I think because they're so waxy, so I would find it more difficult to produce a smoother colour. However, so many professional artists use these pencils that I really wanted to try them, and I'm sure it's what you get used to. Because I've been so used to using Faber-Castell, then I think they've become my pencil of preference. Now don't worry, I am not going to do this at this speed for every colour because that would get extremely boring. So I'm going to speed it up and I will show you the completed colour chart at the end. So each colour gives a good range and they're quite easy to use, and you really can see the difference between cheap pencils and good ones. Cheap pencils just don't give you the same depth of colour. I wish I could draw this fast. So here's all the colours, so good range of colours. And this is the book again, 101 Textures in Coloured Pencil by Denise J. Howard, and I'll leave a reference to it in the description below. So here, the texture I'm doing here is lace, black lace. And at the end you'll see I've done a whole page of different textures. You can see there I'm now doing some metal ones. Unfortunately I have my paper a little bit far down, which I've done I know on occasions before, and I apologise. I really need to take more care of that, but the problem is I get so absorbed in doing the picture that I don't notice what's going on in the screen. So I apologise. So here I am doing a copper bowl, and you can see in the book that she shows you how to build up layers one by one, and for each texture she does a whole page, which is really good. So the book is actually set out in sections, and I am doing, the first one is from fabrics and textiles, and that one is black lace. The next one is a straw hat. The next one is woven basket, and then from the next section, which is glass, stone, ceramics, wood and metal, is stained glass, and then clear glass, translucent balloons, cobalt glass, porcelain, shiny gold, polished silver, pewter, and then the final one is copper. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. See you next week. Bye!